Oh, hey.
What's up, Ryder? Why an emergency meeting? I didn't call it.
I did. Got some disturbing news while we were on Kadara.
Oh.
There's some tension at the Krogan colony on Eladin. It's bad.
Tension among Krogan? You don't say.
Huh.
I wouldn't waste your time with this if it wasn't important. We need to go.
I agree. Nakmor Morta made herself overlord of the colony. It's weird.
No. Our priority is the Archon. We have to remain focused on his next move.
Jall's right.
We're gonna listen for right now.
I know dealing with so many unknowns is frustrating, but we need to hear each other out. Well, as long as we're pitching stuff, I overheard outlaws on Kadara talking about activity in the Ramov system.
No, that's the system where the Turian Golden World was supposed to be.
Remav? There aren't any viable planets there. Only an asteroid field with mining ventures run by criminals.
Weren't we just at one of those?
Pretty rough too. Roving scavengers with nothing to lose.
Weren't we just there?
Perfect. Because if there's one thing I do know about, it's fighting pirates.
We've done a lot of that.
But now that we have the transponder, we're so close to finding the location of Archon's ship.
Okay, Meridian is the main plot, but listen, loyalty missions.
Our goal is to create our home here. You never know how something might fit in. Anyway, get Kallo the nav points for both Eladin and that potential Turian Golden World. We want all our options ready to go. Hey, I didn't say dismissed or meeting adjourned or anything. Meeting adjourned, as you were.
No power trip, Sarah. Why power trip? You don't need to power trip.
Kadara Port's pretty grisly, huh? Probably get into all sorts of trouble there. And now we're going after the Archon's ship? Sure that's a good idea.
Absolutely not.
Of all the ideas so far, it's the one most likely to blow up in our face. Oh, thanks for the inspiration. Any other bubbles you want to burst?
You don't have that much unique dialogue, but I'm gonna keep flirting with you because you're the hottest chick in this game, which makes you the, off the top of my head, I'm gonna say 7th hottest chick in Mass Effect.
I like it when you flirt. I wouldn't want you to stop. Have I flirted with you? Don't worry, Ryder. I'm relentless. It relaxes me.
Miranda, Jack, Tally, Liara, Arya T'Loak, Femshep. I mean, that's 6 right off the top of my head. PB's probably hotter than Khaleesi Benzine and Al-Jalani. Specialist Brooks. Femshep's clone. Femshep's clone was a murderer, though. No, Femshep's clone. Liara's Matriarch Benezia. Okay, so PB's like the 10th. Let's move on.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
So the Turians kick out the Genophage, basically destroy our people, and they get a pat on the back and a seat on the council.
Yes.
And what do I get? A medal.
A medal? From who?
My buddy made one out of a piece of scrap and pinned it to my chest. Still got it somewhere.
Aw. That's sweet. That's a sweet thing your buddy did, Drac.
Thought you should know I keep finding crumbs here on the counter.
Do we have mice?
So we have a few messy eaters on board.
I think something's nibbling our stores. Something that doesn't belong. Possibly something tasty.
Huh. We might literally have vermin.
I'll keep an eye out for stowaways.
Oh, are you going to try to foist another space hamster? Okay.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
I thought I found the space hamster equivalent on the Nexus. Follow the crumb trail. All right. I'll follow the crumb trail. There's a crumb trail.
Gil, here's that Ket transponder. The spy used it to get his orders.
What do we need from it?
The location it points to should give us a fix on the Archon ship.
Right.
Think you can figure it out?
I've been looking over the care tech we found so far. It may be a different galaxy, but physics still applies.
That's good.
Only so many ways of communicating across space. There. Give it a shot.
Did you connect the...
Shit, turn it off. Careful. That is a direct line to people who want to murder everyone on this ship.
Gil.
Sam?
I have the coordinates. The signal points to the Tafino system.
We sure we want to do this?
Absolutely not.
I don't know. Sometimes I think we're in over our head.
Sometimes?
Here's our chance to find out.
Okay. Well, main plot's off that way.
I don't believe it. Gil's reconfigured our entire nav array.
Oh.
O'Connell risked a dozen spacewalks putting that in place. Damn it.
Kallo, don't.
Take the helm. I've had enough of this.
Oh boy. Kallo.
You don't give a damn what my team and I went through to build this ship.
No, I don't. I care about us surviving out here, and if that means redesigning...
You don't have the right.
Yes, let's get a quick recap of the feud these two have been having for the entire game.
All right, let's talk this out. What's going on?
I'm doing my job, and he's undoing it because... Hell if I know.
You weren't here. We had to get all kinds of new tech working in a single starship. 50-hour shifts, epiphanies, accidents. Humans can forget. Solarians can't. To me, it's all still happening. My team is here. Stripping down the Tempest like some broken radio risks everything they suffered to build. Their legacy.
Okay, are you I thought you were upset about the integrity... well, listen, okay. God, I've been on your side this whole game, and now your argument's falling apart. Because your argument isn't actually based on the sustainability and safety of the ship. It's based on your squishy Solarian feelings. Ah, fuck it, Gil's an asshole.
I can see how you'd feel that way.
Seriously? Look, Kallo, your people did a great job, but they're dead. And they couldn't have anticipated half the problems in Helios. Like the Scourge. If we don't adapt, we'll die too. Is that what you want their legacy to be?
Gutting a complex ship out in space isn't adapting. It's irresponsible and disrespectful.
Stick with the irresponsible bit.
The Tempest has too many new systems doing new things to just adapt on the fly. If we make changes, let's make them carefully and with respect.
She's your ship. I just hope you know what you're doing.
Ryder, I know it's not... Thank you.
Okay, it's over. Let's get back to work.
Like, okay, I understand the basic point that Gil sort of kind of has, which is that you can't always do things by the manual, and you have to be adaptable, and you have to be creative, and you have to kind of duct tape some things together sometimes and cross your fingers and hope it works. However, Gil, up until this point, has not been shown like improvising solutions to problems. Gil has been shown tinkering and poking at things and redesigning shit for marginal single-digit percentage-based upgrades that we never actually see. Like, Gil didn't slap together a new hyperdrive system to get us away from the Archon ship or whatever. Gil just fucked over a thing Kallo made because he insisted it was better. So Gil's argument that you have to adapt to survive has merit, Gil's adaptations have not been survival based. Gil's adaptations have been for the hell of it. And if you're gonna adapt for the hell of it, you have to be really careful about what you're doing, and you can't piss all over the work that everybody else did building the ship and everyone else has to do living in the ship on a whim just because you feel like it. So Gil either has a decent point but is wildly misinterpreting it, or is a shitbag who's coming up with a semi-plausible excuse. Either way, fuck Gil. All right, Sam, do you have anything new to say?
Pathfinder, I've retrieved actionable intel from the security vid of Spender.
Oh, hey.
What did you find?
Updating your system with the nav point.
Investigate Spender's Kadara connection. Oh, that's a problem for Spender. All right. Ryder, an encrypted message came from Sid, says she wants to talk to us. Ooh, swing by, go see Vetro when we can. Yeah, we can absolutely do that. Found pieces of an ark on a planet called Aladdin. Well, listen, we were going to go to that whole new world anyway. I must be brief. I hear my virus was a success and Sam is disconnected. Oh, right, this person. We should talk in person. I've enclosed the nav point for our sanctuary on Kadara. God, we're never going to leave this goddamn rock. Virus is only a first step. You could be a strong ally in future efforts. Signed, Knigget. Okay. Captain Dunn wants to meet on the Hyperion. Ooh, we'll totally do that at some point. She's next to a lot of credits. She says she'll split them with me. Trouble is there's red tape, transfer fees. She's having trouble mustering up the credits to... Huh. Oh, Drac. Oh, Drac. Drac fell for the Nigerian prince email. Oh. Oh, Drac. Oh, you poor sweet summer child. You poor sweet 800-year-old summer child.
I got a copy of the Nexus's movie library.
Thanks. I'll look through it. It's probably all agricultural learning vids, but there might be something good. I'll keep you posted.
Great step in an amazing quest, I'm sure. Okay. Listen, how do I follow this goddamn crumb trail? The crumb trail!
Cereal crumbs. Lots of them.
Oh, Ryder. Sorry for the mess.
Who's your friend?
An exalted cat. I called Jarl to show him. Ah, there he is. Jarl, look at this. There's nothing Angara inside.
The physical can be deceiving.
I've run hundreds of tests. Only traces of the Angara genome remain. The exalted are Ket.
There must be a way to fix them.
Listen, buddy.
We need to be prepared that there might not be.
Jarl, remember what we talked about?
That we should examine the problem objectively? Excuse me.
Oh.
Grief is never easy. But Jarl needs to accept that exaltation is permanent.
Certainly seems that way.
Hope is good, but false hope is unhealthy.
I appreciate your support. Jarl is part of this crew. His welfare is my responsibility.
You're doing a pretty good job, actually. Like, you're trying to break it. You're not giving him false hope. You're presenting him with evidence. He's got to fucking deal with it.
I know this job was a surprise, but you've really stepped up. And look, you got your Ket sample.
Their bodies are unlike anything I've seen. Centuries of gene stealing, crafted evolution. It's horrible, of course, but also fascinating.
Glad you're settling in.
Sink or swim, right? I should probably clean this up before it starts to smell.
Crumb trail. I'm hot on the crumb trail. Hot on the crumb trail. Trail of the crumbs. Hey, look, crumbs.
Something's nesting here. Something that likes cereal. I wonder. We've probably got materials to build a humane trap and catch it.
Build a trap at a research center. God damn it, game's gonna make me have to do something with research centers. But not before I talk to Cora. Hi, Cora.
Pirates, exiles, severed heads. Kadara Port's a peach, huh? And Sloane Kelly is the pit. Anything you needed?
Apparently you don't have anything new.
See you later, Cora.
I'll be here.
All right. Development, I guess? I don't know. What do I have to do? Ah, plot things. Humane trap. Humane trap. Cool. Now what? Place the trap at the creature's lair. We were just there. We were just there. Why do we... Fine. Place the trap at the creature's lair. Okay. We'll place the trap at the creature's lair. Move faster, Sarah. Never gonna leave Kadara.
One trap ready for a visitor. I'll leave it and see what we get.
Okay, bye. Hey, Kallo, how you doing?
A foolish thing to get angry over, isn't it? Perhaps you had to be there when the Tempest was made. In a way, I'm always there. I see my team's faces as clearly as yours. What's the saying? People aren't dead while someone still remembers them?
Remember them for me. Tell me who they were.
Serena still wore her bondmate's perfume years after they separated. I can see the patterns Tion embroidered in his Enviro suit. I see Lucille, O'Connell, too. Maybe they're not completely gone.
If they still comfort and inspire you, are the people you love really dead?
It would be very hard to be the last. Though the Tempest will outlast us all.
I mean, that's the
hope.
hope.
Did you need anything else?
That's gotta be the fucking hope. Here, rag on the team some more, would you?
What do you think of the rest of the crew?
Liam's quite fun. Not many humans have that kind of energy. I probably shouldn't have told him there are secret compartments in the armory, though. He's been looking all day.
That's mean. Don't be mean to Liam. We've established that he's stupid. Sometimes literally treasonously stupid, actually.
I'll let you concentrate.
You know where I'll be.
Hey, Suvi. We haven't pretended to care about you in a minute. How you doing?
Liam says he's planning a movie night.
That's the idea.
He's putting it off because it didn't seem right after seeing the exaltation facility. But now there's a delay. I had a thought. Every vid's better with snacks, right? I found an Angaran recipe for these little morsels you can make from a local Helios plant, but it's rare and...
You want me to look for one?
Oh, would you? I'd love to, you know, be social and things.
You know we could just have popcorn, right? Do we seriously... We can only get to... We can only... The only way we can all get together and watch movies is if I go to Aya, which is half a fucking galaxy away from here, and find one particular plant. Okay. Sure. Next time we're on Aya, which we will be eventually. For now, we have to go back to goddamn Kadara a fucking again. Okay, we're back on Kadara because, listen, we're never going to leave Kadara. We live on Kadara. It's fine. Spender's house is way the fuck down here. Why did we not put any fucking forward stations? I also didn't actually collect this one. Okay, fine. Spender's Kadara connection are... Okay, they're meeting at a... Good, great, awesome. Let's fast travel over here. It's gonna be fine. We're never gonna leave Kadara.
Gotta say, I was hoping for more yar pirates and less shooty pirates.
PB, why do you know about yar pirates? Are you that much of a...
This is the location from the Slender bit, Pathfinder. Anti-vehicular mines ahead. it's best to proceed on foot.
Fuck you.
Looks like outlaws. Friends of Spender.
We got company!
That's not company! That's the Pathfinder!
Spender must have blabbed. Let's get out of here!
Here they come!
Quick, get on the shuttle.
The shuttle left without them. Hurry up!
What the? No, wait. Don't leave us. The bastard. What the hell do we do now?
Of course he did. I guess we fight.
Hi, you have an Audi. Now your Audi's dead. You have flesh. Now your flesh is burned. Hey! No sharpshooting me.
Pulling out the fancy move.
Vetra shooting people in the face is not a fancy move. Oh, I'm in your face. Stabbing your dudes. To Spender from Who the Fuck Knows. We received your supplies, but I'm not sure how you expect us to keep pressure on the Krogan. It's half of what you promised. Ooh. Starting to think trusting you was a bad idea. Have you even used that scrambler? I bet it's just lying around your quarters. From a roan.
So Spender's been sneaking goods from the Nexus to these exiles. Why?
This Arone seems concerned about something hidden in Spender's apartment on the Nexus. The datapad mentions a scrambler, which would explain the state of the file in the security archives. I highly recommend finding it.
So, find the scrambler, nail Spender. Check.
No, not check. Not check, Sarah. Check implies that you've done the thing. You have not done the thing. You intend to do the thing. That's like the opposite of check. That's not even in Europe. The opposite of Czech is like Peruvian. Careful. Carefully. Oh, hi.
This must be the hideout of those hackers who attacked Sam. Everyone, remember, these people think their virus worked. Sam's gone, and I'm on their side.
This'll be good.
Private channel only once we're in, Sam.
Welcome to our sanctuary. I'm Catherine Nye, Knight to my colleagues. I wrote the virus that freed you from Sam.
Thanks.
I don't know how to thank you.
I'm sorry your father did this. The initiative's use of AI could doom us all, and you were the first to suffer.
Did your virus kill Sam?
Sam has been reduced. It's harmless now. I saw the folly of merging humans and AI in the Milky Way. A Black Ops project called Overlord that created a monster.
Now wait
Many died. My son was hurt, and the young man used as a host was consumed. Every Pathfinder risks the same fate.
Okay, now I have a question. And I'm sure that the answer to the question is Mass Effect Andromeda is a bad video game that wasn't researched or written or planned well. However, I'm going to ask my question. Earlier in this stream, which was like an hour and a half or 2 hours of real time ago, and therefore for the folks on YouTube may very well have been in a previous episode. But earlier in this same stream, we encountered several former agents of Cerberus. And those people said that part of the reason they defected from Cerberus and joined the initiative to come to Andromeda was that they thought Cerberus was losing their mind. And the Elusive Man was on a goddamned wild goose chase doing voodoo, including specifically mentioned Project Lazarus. Project Lazarus, as we know, was the project that brought Commander Shepard back from the dead right at the beginning of Mass Effect 2. Okay? This lady, right here, is saying that she saw the horrors of merging humans and AI in Project Overlord, which was a Cerberus project I actually referenced in that conversation with those people earlier in this stream. Project Overlord took place concurrent with Project Lazarus, but only got out of hand after Shepard was alive. So my question is this. How can there be a person who thinks Project Overlord was a horrible failure and a terrible thing that needed to be stopped at all costs, which, listen, it was. It absolutely was. But how can there be a person who is aware of the failings of Project Overlord concurrent with another person or group of people who thinks Project Lazarus was a bunch of voodoo and a wild goose chase? Like, I understand that for a decent percentage of Mass Effect 2, Commander Shepard tries to keep it on the down low that they're alive. But for people who are so high up in Cerberus and so influential in Cerberus to even know that Project Lazarus exists, let alone know the operative in charge of Project Lazarus and the main goal of Project Lazarus. How do those people not know that Project Lazarus was a success? And if those people know... What I'm saying is the timeline is fucky. The timeline is fucky, and I don't see how it wraps around itself that Project Overlord is known to be the horrible, evil thing that it was, while at the same time Project Lazarus is thought to be a wild goose chase. Like, according to the Elusive Man, if you believe the Elusive Man, which, listen, you shouldn't believe the Elusive Man, but take this for what it's worth. If you believe the Elusive Man didn't know that Project Overlord had gone as far and as horrible as it had when Project Overlord was still going. The Elusive Man only found out about it after it had been shut down. So how can this person know that Overlord was such a horrible thing and have gotten away from Overlord and not, say, alerted the Elusive Man or been killed by the guy in charge of Project Overlord because he wanted to keep his secret? Anyway, I had no idea about this terrible thing that they were doing to me. Thank you so much for freeing me from my artificial shackles or whatever.
That can happen? I've never heard of Overlord.
I guess your father hadn't either. Excuse me, I have work to do. Unless you have questions.
Tell me more about this DLC from Mass Effect 2.
What more can you tell me about Project Overlord?
A Black Ops experiment by mad scientists to merge a human mind with synthetic intelligence.
Uh-huh.
Their creation was a horror. I paid a heavy price to get my son out.
Your what? Your son would... Huh.
If you're afraid of AI, why join an organization that uses it?
We needed an escape. I thought the initiative was using shackled AI for research. When I understood it... Well, a firefighter doesn't run away from a fire.
You think the Pathfinders could be overcome by their AI?
Worse. If the initiative thinks the human-AI merge works, they might roll it out to everyone. Imagine Sam's power in the hands of people who weren't ready for it.
Sounds bad. Is there a point to us meeting you?
I shouldn't keep you.
Thank you. Don't worry about Sam reconnecting. Our AI detector is always watching.
That's good to know.
The virus was a beginning. I'm about to make sure the initiative never repeats its mistake.
Pathfinder, it's unlikely an AI detector could discern our private channel. However, this may not be true for your scanner.
Whatever Knight's planning can't be good.
She's dangerous. Let's find out what's up. Discreetly.
No scanning. Got it. We have to actually, look around and talk to people. Okay. Hello, Laveria.
Oh, welcome. I'm Laveria.
I'm so glad Knight's virus worked. Do you need anything?
Tell me what Knight's planning. Let's start with what brought you here so as to make a conversation, and then get to what's Knight planning.
Why did you join Knight's movement?
I know. Me, an underground hacker? Back home, I was a concierge on the Citadel. I coded games for my little sisters. They played together, walked to school together. And when those Geth machines attacked the Citadel, the Geth impaled them on spikes. Together.
Shit, that's awful.
That's why I left for Andromeda. And why I joined Knight.
Well, I get it.
It sounds like Knight is taking all this to the next level.
Oh yes, very soon now.
Has she told you anything?
Not much. Alain, her son, would know more.
Thank you.
See you later, Laveria.
Bye. Come by anytime.
Man, these are the...
This must be tough to hear, Sam.
Those AI are the product of a different civilization. Ours will be founded on organic, synthetic partnership. I bridge the hard-earned lessons of the past and the promise of the future.
You know, that's exactly what they would say. We're going to wind up AI pilled somehow. Hi, Elaine.
You must be Ryder. Alain. My mother's in charge around here.
Okay, Alan.
But you're a celebrity. Sorry I can't show you around. I'm stuck sitting here for a few more hours.
Why is that?
Is something wrong?
I'm fine. Just good old Project Overlord. Still kicking me when I'm down. When Mom has... Nope. Can't talk about that. Do you need anything?
Now I'm very confused because Project Overlord was just one guy stapled to a chair. What do you have to do with it?
Anything you can tell me about Project Overlord?
Black Ops guys trying to make a VI human hybrid. They hired my mother as a programmer.
Okay.
They told me I was a candidate for the human part.
You weren't.
Hey, not like my body was doing me any favors. But my implants got hacked, and Mum said we're leaving. Lucky me. Overlord went downhill fast.
Okay, so this is like well after the end of Project Overlord, which again raises the question, how are there people who think Project Lazarus was a failure?
If it's all right, can I ask why you need all these machines?
I had a serious infection in my nervous system. I used spinal implants to walk and, bathroom stuff. But while my mother was working on Project Overlord, my implants got hacked. They still work. I just have to sync them a few hours a day.
Your mother seems to have plans.
Mum's always got plans. A big one's coming up.
Nothing else you can tell me?
I would. But you just arrived. I learned the hard way. Trust has to be earned.
I've got to go.
You know where I'll be.
Well, I am planning on...
Pathfinder, I believe we can fix Alain's implants. I have schematics for an appropriate device. It will require time and resources.
Or I could start scanning, but that's risky.
Yeah, let's not scan. Okay, so we have to leave in order to advance this quest without scan. This is okay. I've just shat on this game. I'm gonna turn around and praise the game. This is a good way to present an actual choice to the player, right? In order to progress this quest without scanning, I have to leave. I have to go to a research station. I have to make a thing, and I have to come back. And in case you don't remember, this place is a pain in the ass to get to. It's tucked in the middle of these mountains. It's all the way over here. It's a real pain in the ass. So I could scan, which risks exposure and probably leads to a bad ending and might start open warfare, or I could spend actual time doing things. That is a really good dilemma for the player. Good job, game. I'm a fan. we're going to take the time. We're going to scan. We're not going to scan, rather. We're going to get to a research station and do it the old-fashioned way. But good job, game, making us actually make choices that actually matter to the player. If the player wants to see the end of the quest right now, they can be impatient and they can scan. Or they can do it the way they're supposed to do it. I like this quest. It's a good quest. Yeah, I think that's everything there is to do here on Kadara for now. Next time, I think we're going to go back to the Tempest. We're going to go back to the Nexus. We're going to go back to Hyperion. We're going to do a lot of catching up with stuff because there is stuff that needs catching up. And then, and only then, will we advance some quests. Hey, thanks for watching. Here's the stream schedule. If you want to click some buttons, it would help a lot. And if you don't, fine, go away.